Miami and Florida.
Dude, this could be such a good game.
I told you. I told you. Everybody was shitting on me in the comment section a month ago when I said they're going to make this a premier game. And here we are. By the way, 2:30 in the Swamp. Miami, watch yourselves. Joe, I'm going to start off by saying this. Miami, I think, is better coached all around. And that's saying something with Mario Cristobal. I think they have the better quarterback. I think they have the better offensive line. I think they have the better defensive line. Receivers. Every position I think that they're better in. It doesn't matter when you go in there. I promise you it doesn't.
I obviously
better teams than Miami go in the Swamp and get beat.
I obviously lean Miami, and I've been very aggressive over the past couple months pushing Miami. So Miami fans, I'm in your guys' corner this year, which is in a rarity. But dude, this game is going to be so goddamn chaotic. It is two of the most aggressive fan bases that hate each other going off, facing off with one another in one of the biggest chasms in sports, as in one of the weirdest places to play, which is the Swamp. Do you remember? I think it was 5 years ago, 4 years ago when these two teams played.
Something like that.
That year, I think that it was like Felipe Franks and I forget who the Miami maybe it was I forget who the Miami quarterback was. Those two teams were not that
like
good.
Dozer.
I forget who it was, but they weren't as good then that year. But that was one of the most entertaining games that I remember watching.
Fighting
in a week one.
Fans getting.
God, I need it. I need a chaotic, really chippy Miami versus Florida
it's going to happen. And look, here's the truth. We talk about these TV people all the time, and we talk about them because they're really the ones behind realignment. They don't fuck up these time slots.
No.
Right? Like they know.
Well, they got spreadsheets making these damn time slots. They usually don't miss, man.
They don't miss, and they're not going to miss here. In reference to the game, well, first off, it's probably going to be the hottest game of week one.
Yeah.
But Joe, I'm just telling you, you cannot expect to just go in there and win. That place, when Richard Petty comes on and the concrete starts shaking, and Joe, I've been to Gainesville. I've been in a game at Gainesville. Brother, I was driving home the night after LSU. They had a fake field goal. They threw it over their head. It bounced off the ground. LSU picks it up. I got to Mobile, Alabama before my ears stopped ringing. Okay? Like, it took 4 hours for my ears to stop ringing. With all of that being said,
yeah.
Example, because we've talked about this on this show. Utah, the Pac-12 champion, went in there and got beat. And I don't care who you are. When you go in there, it is when they lock those doors, I don't give a shit who the coach is. I don't give a shit who the quarterback is. You better strap up your chin strap, because it's going to be war. Okay, they've had some bad teams. They haven't always been fantastic. But I know what that place and that rivalry is going to be. Joe, I will even predict this far out. That score is going to be within 10 points. Bottom line.
Oh, yeah. It won't be indicative of the talent gap. It won't at all.
Not at all. And it's the first game that everybody in Miami is trying to figure out. Don't play with the Gators. Don't play. It's the microcosm of what you would do in real life. Nobody goes around trying to pet an alligator. Don't go in there messing around.
I know we got to get out of here, but the final thought on this.
We got about 5 minutes. We got some cushion.
Well, I got to jump to a guest spot. Okay. I agree to do. But wait, final thought on this though. I really think that this game is going to be an indicator of how good Miami is. If Miami overcomes,
will they be back? That's going to be the headline after they win in Florida.
If they can overcome the adversity of this situation and they win. If they win it by 10 points, that to me is going to be – there's going to be a lot of people that go, oh, Miami only won by 10 points. They're not that good. I'm going to be screaming from the rooftops, Miami won in the Swamp by 10 points. this team is a legitimate playoff team, and they should be ranked in the top 8.
I agree. Let's get to the premier game on that Sunday. We already knew the other games and the time slots on that Sunday and Monday.
BetOnline remains your top spot for all of your live betting action and contests. NFL, college football, UFC, NHL are all in full swing. BetOnline is your number one source for wagering news, odds, trends, and predictions with both desktop and mobile access at any time. Head to BetOnline today and use promo code BELIEVE, that's BLEAV, for 50% off your first deposit. That is a 50% welcome bonus. BetOnline, where the game starts.